Good morning, everyone. My name is Anshul. I'm starting the editorial class of the Hindu. First of all, there is a major topics which is essential for UPSC examination. A major breakdown in West Asia, an impending mega trade deal for India, and structural cracks inside our premium national examination body. Today is Sunday, June 21, 2026. Welcome back to our daily editorial breakdown. If you are preparing for UPSC mains, today's paper is a gold mine for GS paper 2 and GS paper 3. Today we are analyzing three major top burning topics that you must add to your mains fodder. Let's dive straight in. Our one is the US Iran Swiss peace talks and the Strait of Hormuz. This topic is important for GS2 international relations. Our topic 2 is India European Union Free Trade Agreement by December. This topic is important for GS3 as always, like economy and trade. Our third topic is the Great NEET UG retest and examination governance, which is important for GS2 statutory / regulatory bodies. Like after we would start the topic. Like let me introduce some important things because this is my first class. I have to do so many things. So please help me and do subscribe my channel. And it's a humble request. Topic 1: the Swiss talks and West Asia realignment. This syllabus mapping covers GS GS2, effect of policies and politics and development and developing countries on India's interest. First up, the international front. Reports from Switzerland, the Hindu reports from Switzerland, where Vice President J.D. Vance and Iranian negotiators are meeting alongside. Mediator from Qatar, this is monumental push toward a permanent end to the West Asia war. But why should a UPSC aspirant take care of it? Look at the geopolitical trigger. Tehran temporarily closed the Strait of Hormuz due to escalating conflict in Lebanon. President Donald Trump responded by threatening American tolls in the waterways if a deal isn't reached in 60 days. Let's do a quick structural breakdown for your answers. Like the choke point dynamics, the Strait of Hormuz is the world's most critical energy artery. 1/5 of the world's liquid petroleum passes through it. Any disruption or imposition of tolls instantly spikes global crude prices, disrupting India's current account deficit. The paradigm shift. Iran is shifting its defense doctrine from standard nuclear deterrence to maritime leverage. By threatening global trade choke points, it forces Western powers to the negotiating table. Way forward for India. India must maintain its strategic autonomy, secure its energy corridors via the Chabahar port framework, and fast track its domestic green energy transition to insulate itself from West Asian volatility. Topic 2: India European Union Free Trade Agreement implementation by early 2027. This topic is important for GS3 bilateral, regional, and global groupings and agreements involving India. Moving to GS paper 3, economy. Economic and Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal announced today that the historic India European Union Free Trade Agreement will officially be signed by December 2026 and implemented by February March 2027. He called it the mother of all deals. If you get a question on India's evolving trade strategy, here are the key dimensions to highlight. A shift from tariffs to non tariff barriers. Historically, FTA focused on reducing import duties, but today the real barrier are regulatory. With this pact, India gets almost zero duty access to the massive European Union market. But the real test lies in navigating the European Union's strict environmental regulations like the carbon border adjustment mechanism and deforestation regulations. Diversified economic diplomacy. This signing marks a pragmatic shift in India's foreign policy, deepening institutional ties with Western Bloc to build resilient supply chains independent of China. Mains mains value added, like what kind of things we can use in our mains question answer writing. In your answer, use the term regulatory cooperations. The success of the India European Union FTA won't just depend on cutting duties but on achieving mutual recognition agreements where Europe accepts Indian product certification without delay. Topic 3, examination, governance, and the NTA crisis. Syllabus mapping GS2. It's related to governance, transparency, and accountability, and the role of statutory regulatory bodies. Finally, a massive domestic headline. Today, June 21, over 22 lakh students are preparing for the unprecedented NEET UG re examination under heavy military grade security. This comes after widespread public outrage over paper leaks that forced the National Testing Agency into a full scale exam cancellation last time. For GS Paper 2, this isn't just a student issue, it is the institutional vulnerability and governance failure. Core issue centralized testing agencies like NTA face an administrative over centralization crisis. When one single exam controls the destiny of 2.2 million aspirants, a single leak compromises the entire national pool. The structural reform needs the decentralization topic. Like academic experts in the Hindu are strongly pitching for the decentralization of premium exams to state level or regional tiers to minimize risk. Technological audits. Transitioning toward secure encrypted digital question rather than delivering systems rather than vulnerable physical transport network. Legal deterrence, implementing strict non-bailable legal frameworks, specifically targeting organized paper leaks syndicates. Conclusion and call to action, basically to summarize today's high yield UPSC pointers in GS2. Watch the shift in West Asian maritime diplomacy and structural administrative reforms needed in central testing bodies. In GS third, highlight India's strategic pivot to European Union market via tariff regulatory pacts. If you found this structured UPSC centric breakdown helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button and drop a comment with thought on whether NEET UG should be decentralized, and share this video with your fellow aspirants. Keep grinding, keep analyzing, and it's I'll see you tomorrow.